I don't know, I just felt really strongly about encouraging my over 40s today. So over 40s, if you're here and you're watching and you are just not sure if you could do this, I know that you can. I absolutely know that you can. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to today's workout. I wanted to make an encouraging comment at the beginning of today's workout, or right now. And I wanted to say to everyone that this workout is appropriate for all ages. I am 49 years old. In my group, my workout group that is on the Zoom, we have people in their 50s and possibly even 60s sometimes. And it is totally appropriate. Everything is modifiable, and I usually try to give options for things. All my over 40s, where are you at? Click the like button and put a comment down there letting me know that you're doing this workout if you're an over 40. Now, I'm not trying to discriminate. I love you all, no matter how old you are. But I just had the feeling today, I was just feeling very strongly that I wanted to encourage, because I know sometimes it's hard when you hit that like 40 mark and your body starts changing a little bit and things kind of start feeling a little bit different. Your hormones are doing wacky things and you just are can get in a slump, kind of like in a funk. And I have felt that, girl. I have felt that, and guy. So I just want to encourage. I just want to be super encouraging and just say, please, 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 please know that you can do this. You can. And maybe the first time you try, it's going to be just a little bit. Maybe you're going to do 1 round. Maybe you're going to do 5 reps. And then the next time, maybe you're going to do 6 reps. Every time, we're just looking for that little bit of improvement, and the effort is what counts. The effort is everything. So I just felt really strongly about encouraging my over 40s today. So over 40s, if you're here and you're watching and you are just not sure if you could do this, I know that you can. I absolutely know that you can. All right, guys, so we're going to go over the movements for today's workout. Movement number 1 is a butt kicker. So essentially a jog, just bringing your heels up in the back. If you need to, bring it to a low jog, light jog, or you can even just bring it to a march if you need to. Make it work for you. All right, movement number 2 is a single leg squat. So you're going to need some sort of chair or bench, sturdy, that's not going to slide or you're able to sit down on it. So what you want to do is get kind of close to it, put all your weight on one foot, and then you're just going to slowly sit back. I want you to sit all the way, but not plop, and stand up on that same leg, okay? So sit back, press into the heel, and stand up. Switch sides, okay? So you're going to be switching back and forth. It's okay to kind of rock a little bit, but try not to do this. Okay, we're working on that single leg strength and balance. All right, movement number 3 will be a deadlift. If you have weight, use weight. If you have weight, use weight. If you don't have any weight, it's totally fine. I'm using an 18-pound kettlebell. I'm going to put all the weight into my heels, send my hips back. Nice flat back, squeeze it up. I want to keep my shoulders and my hips in line and stand it up. This is what you don't want to do. Drop over. See how rounded my back is? That's bad. Keep your back nice and tight. The work is back here, and squeeze it up. Again, you can do this with dumbbells or no weight. All right, that's our first 3 movements. Next 3, we're going to do a side shuffle. Rubber band or mini band is optional for this, okay? If you're using the mini band, you're going to put it on, wrap it around just above your knees, get into a partial squat. put some tension on that band, and you're gonna take steps to the side and then back the other direction, okay? As I said, band is optional. With or without, totally fine. All right, second movement in this series. Second movement in this series is a lunge. You can do a forward lunge or reverse. Looks like that. Forward, step into it. Make sure you're pressing into the heel. Either way you decide to go. You can add weight if you want to. Hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell right up here at your chest. All right, and then our last movement in that series is a plank rotation. So you're gonna be at the top of a tall plank, rotate your body, and reach up tall. Back to center, go the other way. Hey, if you have any wrist or shoulder issues that prevent you from doing this, just go to elbow plank or hold the tall plank, and that's totally fine. Options, if you want to make it a little tougher, grab a dumbbell, put it in the center. On that rotation, you're going to bring that dumbbell up. Just adding a little added oomph. Third group of exercises is toe tap or step up. If I'm doing toe taps, I like to have a target. So I'm going to put that target down and I'm tapping my toes. This would be a high intensity version. Bring it down so there's no hop, or you can even bring it down even more so it's more of a march, okay? Make it work for you. Otherwise, if you want to do a step up, make sure your step is sturdy, it's not going to slide. Step all the way up, extending both legs at the top, and go back down. Now, I like to do this to where I do not put my other foot on top of the step. Tendency is to kind of cheat and use that other leg when you're trying to get that single leg strength. So what I try to avoid, let me show you on this side, instead of going halfway and then standing up, get it all the way without that stepping leg, and then I just tap the back of the step and come back down and switch legs, okay? That way you really get that full range of motion on each side. All right, next up is a slow descent push-up. Next up is a slow descent push-up. All right, so the slow descent push-up, we are essentially fighting gravity and then just rolling back up. So the pushing is not really a part of it. All right, so you're gonna get in the top of your push-up. So tall plank position, nice and tight, squeeze it, and just go slowly down to the floor, and then roll it on up, okay? You can do this exact thing on your knees if you need to. Slowly roll it down, and then roll it on up, okay? So the work is in fighting gravity on the way down, okay? It's gonna build your push-up. So the next time we do real push-ups, you'll be able to do them. All right, our last movement is a single leg V-up. So we're going to lay back, flat, arms up overhead. We're going to do a sit-up, lifting one leg. Back down, opposite leg. Alternating. Now, if you can't get yourself all the way up, if you for some reason have neck issues or you're just not there yet in your sit-ups, please feel free just to do leg lifts, okay? Leg lifts are fine. If you want to add a little bit of the upper abs, switch it to a bicep, all right? So those are some options that I'm giving you. If you want to try something different, please feel free to do so, okay? You know what works for your body. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. You can do this. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my Hi Moxie Life, my name is Martha. I am a flight attendant and a fitness trainer. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday here, so I don't know what day you're doing this, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and stay healthy, drink your water. A light jog in place, nice and easy. Try to keep your feet, ankles, everything relaxed. Try to take out some of the jumping today because I don't know, my left ankle's been bugging me a little bit. All right, go ahead and start bringing your knees up a little bit. Move up front if you can. And Kathy, I usually try to give options to change things up if you need to, but if there's something you need to change and you're not sure what to do, just let me know. Bring your heels up in the back. All right, we're going to switch to jumping jacks. If you need to bring it down to a step it out, you can. Bring your arms to the front. Keep jacking. And more. All right, nice wide stance with your feet. Go ahead and hinge over at the hips. Hang out in that straddle stretch position just for a second. Then bring your chest up a little bit, and then let's lunge it over to one side. Hold. And go ahead and switch sides. Back to the other side. Hold for about 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. Hold. And now let's just shift right and left. Back and forth. Keep the chest up. And let's go ahead and add the arms. Start reaching. One more each side. All right, bring your feet in. Grab something if you need to for balance, and we're gonna do some leg swings. And go ahead and switch legs. All right, we're gonna do about 10 good mornings. So that's bending at the hips, keeping the back straight, and that stretching your hamstrings. Down and up 10 times. Really push back into the heels. As usual, I forgot to count. About 4 more. All right, last one. And let's finish up with some arm circles. Start small. Go ahead and get a little bit bigger. And as big as you can. Go the other direction. All right. Now I just got to find the workout. Here it is. No, that's not it. All right, you guys, we are doing 40 seconds on, 40 seconds working, 20-second rest. We're going to start with butt kickers. Butt kickers. Then we will move to a single leg squat. So how's this one? If you have a chair, you're going to sit back, one leg comes out in the front. So those of you that were having trouble with balance on that one exercise that we did, this is really good for building that single leg balance. Okay, and then if you can't do those at all, that's just too difficult, just do a full squat, that's okay. Okay, and lastly, deadlift. I'm going to use my kettlebell. You can use weights, dumbbells, cans, whatever you have. And we're just going to hinge at the hip, just like we were doing in that good morning. Nice flat back. Squeeze back and stand all the way up. Down, all the way up. The weight does not have to go to the floor. Just about mid-shin is fine. All right, so we're going to go through those three things 2 times, 40 on, 20 off. And then we'll take a rest and move on. Any questions? Thumbs up if you're good. All right.
Mostly good. Can you go through that routine again,
Sure.
Martha?
Sure. And you'll be able, I call it out too, so you won't.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Let me see it one more time. I'm trying to fix my.
So we're gonna start with butt kickers.
Yep. Got that.
And then we're gonna go to the single leg.
Okay.
Squats and then deadlift.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Butt kickers. My water is sloshing. Halfway. Seconds. 2, 1, rest. You have a 20-second rest, and we're going to this single leg squats or regular squats. Get ready, get set. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm alternating legs. Feel free to stay on one side if you prefer, and then switch for the next round. Try to tap your butt down. You should not be plopping. Control. Halfway. Working on form over speed, always. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds. We're going to deadlifts. If you start to feel a deadlift in your back at all, please switch it up to a lunge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're standing all the way up. Every time, squeeze your butt at the top. Keep your chest forward and like a gorilla chest. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna do all those 3 things again. Butt kicker, squat, deadlift. Get ready, get set. You've got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Butt kickers. If you need to, you can always just take this to a light jog. If that's too high intensity for you, that's okay. Seconds. 2, 1. Rest 20 seconds. We're going to single leg squats. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Should be pushing out of the heel, not your toe. Halfway. Almost there. 2, 1. Rest. All right, 1 set of deadlifts, and then we're going to change it up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Deadlift. Halfway. Two, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right. Grab a drink if you want. We're going to change up our movements. So, you don't need a chair anymore. We're going to be doing side shuffles. So in those shuffles, you're going to get into partial squat. If you want to grab your rubber band, you can. We're going to do those side shuffles. Okay, put that band right above your knees. I don't know where mine are, so, oh yes I do. All right, next is a lunge. You can actually keep your band on for the lunges as well, if you want to make it a little bit harder. And then our last movement is a plank rotation. So you're going to be in that tall plank right here. Rotate your body and reach up. Bring it back to center. Rotate the other way. Here. If that is too difficult, hold an elbow or a push-up plank instead. Okay? Everybody good on the movements? Thumbs up if you're ready. All right. All right, we've got about 20 more seconds of rest. We're going to start on those side shuffles. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Side shuffle. Keep it low. Little steps. Try to keep that tension if you're using the band. Don't let your chest fall. The number of steps is up to you depending on your space. I'm just going like 2 or 3. Halfway there. Feel the burn. Almost there. 2, 1. Rest. You got 20 seconds. You can go into lunges. If you want to use weight, you can. I'm probably just going to go without today. Oh, I guess not. Get ready, get set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, I can't do this with rubber band on. Forward or reverse lunges are fine. Almost there. 2, 1. Going to the floor for a plank rotation. Keep it nice and controlled, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're feeling beast mode, you can always grab dumbbells. Hold that dumbbell up each time. Make it a little harder. Keep it tight. Belly squeezed, butt squeezed. Almost there. 2, 1. Rest. All right, we're doing that rotation one more time. So back to our side shuffle. Two, 1, and go. Using a band, keep tension. And breathe. Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Go into lunges. Look. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, lunges. Nice and controlled, chest up tall. Seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Last set of plank rotations. I'll show you what it looks like with a dumbbell. So I'm going to put my dumbbell in the middle. Each time I'll grab it and reach up. 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right. One more round, or one more group of exercises. So, for our next one, go and grab your water if you need it. 2 options for the first movement. You can either just do toe taps. I like to have a target that I tap to. So if you're doing toe taps, you're gonna tap. You can do it without the hop, okay? Or if you have a step, I'm gonna use my step. You can do that, okay? 2 options. We're going to do a slow push-up. So we're gonna go knees or toes, whatever fits you. And you're gonna go nice and slow on the way down, and then just collapse and roll it up, okay? So you're not actually doing the pushing part, you're fighting gravity on the way down, okay? And then flip it over. You're gonna do a single leg V-up. So you're gonna start laying flat. Sorry, my box is in the way. Start laying flat, come up, and reach across each time. Now, if you can't come up all the way, you can come up as high as you can, or you can switch to a bicycle. Okay? Change it up, make it work for you. I'm not picky.
Martha, in the beginning, I swear you said you can do it with alcohol.
Yes, 2 shots in between. That's after.
I don't think that's what she said.
I also said my box was in the way, so that was awkward. All right. Okay, so we're starting with the toe tap or step up. Is everybody ready? Thumbs up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're doing step ups. Try to make sure you're pressing into your heel as you step and standing all the way up at the top. Full range of motion. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Go into that slow push-up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. As you're going down, keep your belly and butt squeezed. Almost there. 2, 1, rest. Flip it over. Single leg V-ups. Three, 2, 1, go. 1, and rest. Woo, mama. All right, back to the top. One last round, and we are done. Toe taps or step ups? 2, 1, let's go. Seconds. 2, 1, rest. Push-ups. We're almost there, ladies. Only 2 minutes of work left. 2, 1, go. Seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right, finishing up with those V-ups. The thing only has 10 minutes left, so we'll do a quick stretch after. All right, single leg V-ups. 2, 1, go. Go, ladies, finish strong. Counting my clock. 2, 1, and rest. Time. Grab a drink. We're going to stay on the mat for starting our stretches. All right. So let's go ahead and flip over on your stomach. And we're going to go into Cobra. Extending chest and chin forward. Try to recover your breathing and bring it back down. Hold. Big breath. And go ahead and press it back up one more time. And coming up on your knees. Bring your knees right underneath your hips. So you're in a nice square hands and knees position. And we're going to start with cat position. So tuck the hips, tuck the chin, draw your spine up, and release down to cow. Extend chin and chest. And inhale, back up to cat. Exhale to cow. One more time, inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. Bring your back to flat position. Widen your knees just a little bit and drop your hips. reach it out into child's pose. Resting your head on the mat. And bring it back up to hands and knees. Come up, bring one foot forward into a partial lunge position. And then we're just going to put our hands on the floor on the inside of that front foot and let the hips drop forward. You want to increase this stretch, tuck your toe and lift your hip up. So you're in a full runner's lunge here. So you can keep that knee rested if you need to, or bring it up. And then go ahead and drop the knee back down. Sit back if you can, and lean into that front leg, feeling a good stretch in your hamstring. I'm going kind of fast because of the recording, sorry. I mean, not the recording, the Zoom session. And bring it back up. Let's switch sides. So one knee down, one foot forward. Hands on the floor next to that front foot. Drop the hips. And then if you want to, tuck that back toe and lift. Get a little deeper stretch. Perfectly okay to stay here, or you can bring it up. Drop that knee, sit back, extend the front leg, and lean into it. So you're feeling that stretch in your hamstring. And bring it up. Go ahead and face, or sit on your knees or sit cross-legged. Let's take a nice big deep breath up. Inhale. Hold your hands at the top, stretch tall, and then lean right and left. And back to center. Release. Thank you guys. We did it, even with technical difficulties.